gray eyes. The other pit is the blue one with baby. It's the blue pit with baby blue eyes. Gray eyes. The other Man, welcome, everybody, to another episode of No Balls, No Glory. I'm the one and only, the people's champion, and I'm not here by myself. I am here with my brother, White Chocolate, and my sister, Susie, the first lady that's in the building. Say what's up to our listeners, y'all.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on, guys?
Man, how are y'all today? Gotta ask y'all.
Oh, tired.
This
Tired
is one
as
of those
fuck.
gloomy days, man.
Hey.
When I say gloomy, just a horrible day, man.
Not here. We hit almost 70 degrees today. And
Did
sunny.
you?
Yep.
It's
why I was on.
It's rainy.
That's why I was on the golf course as soon as I got out of work today.
See, got you representing your hometown Super Bowl champ Eagles.
It's rainy.
You got them right.
It's rainy today. Hey, Chef, before we came on, you was talking about trying to get that third dog. You was trying to do with this guy. Follow him on TikTok. He got Dobermans. He got a red Doberman and he had a red Doberman. He got a black one, and Knox is his first one. Knox. He studied Knox and got one of his got one of the pups that looks just like Knox. Call him Junior. And then they got the black one he got a black one that's called Bear.
See, that's what I want.
If you ever want a good laugh, go on TikTok and look up Knox. Doberman. Bear gonna have you cracking up laughing. You know how they say that second child is always a wild one? Bear is just unhinged.
Damn.
Bear is unhinged. He always playing pranks on his dogs. And Knox and Junior always they react calmly. As soon as he starts to do anything, Bear attacks
him. Bear attacks him, huh?
Bear go nuts.
God, that's crazy. That is crazy.
Oh, man.
And I know Kenny probably been and sold the dog by now, man. I need that dog, man. I want to show y'all a picture of the dog, man.
What was his name?
What's that?
What was the dog's name?
No. My boy Kenny, man. Kenny used to play ball for me, man. And Kenny's selling the dog and everything, man.
Okay.
It's a blue pit. Beautiful, gorgeous blue pit. When I say gorgeous blue pit, man. Gorgeous. And I mean, that blue pit will just be picture perfect, man. West 10 in the building. What's up, West?
8732, what it do, people? Champ.
My man. What's up with you?
First lady, what's going on?
What's up?
What's up, buddy?
They say the west side is the best side, huh?
That's what they say, man.
My man, West 10 in the building, man. We just talking about.
Look at that nigga be like he on the goddamn Eagles coaching staff or something. Look at that with the collar shirt on. I see you looking goddamn.
I just got off the golf course a little bit ago, Wes.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Hey,
I
he say he
see.
feel he say he feel like a coach, man.
Damn
Yeah,
right.
boy. Oh,
Eagles.
your boy Barkley
We
got
were
that bringing in that dough, ain't it?
we released Slay yesterday.
Yeah, because y'all had to give Barkley that change. Goddamn,
Hey,
highest paid in history.
that's right, as he should be.
So you right.
They say you show
And
us love, we show you love.
and I'm fully confident in Howie Roseman and the way he's drafted these last few years that come the draft, we're gonna get whatever pieces we need and we're gonna be just fine.
Yeah, y'all been doing
And I
real good draft like the last goddamn 5 years. Goddamn, really.
you damn right. And I've been hearing some whisperings that the Eagles might try to make a play for Max Crosby.
Mm.
The
Either
rich get
Max
richer, huh?
Crosby, either Max Crosby or Myles Garrett. So we're trying
Now,
to pick up another one of those nasty edge rushers.
say nasty edge rushers, huh?
Yes, sir.
Man,
Damn,
where
dude. If they not so needed, oh my God, we showed, man. Nasty edge rushers are needed.
In
they are.
Baltimore, I agree with you.
They are, man. We're a piece away, man, from making just a
But that
ridiculous
goddamn Eagles
run, man.
defense is who won us that Super Bowl for sure. And to just strengthen that defensive line even more, oh my goodness gracious. If they make a move and get one of those guys and then plus draft the way they've been drafting these last few years, I saw yesterday or maybe 2 days ago, like they're already putting odds out for the next Super Bowl. The Eagles they're plus 650 right now, and the next team in line for that was like plus 900. So they're giving the Eagles a good shot at repeating.
So they give them a good shot at repeating.
Nigga,
Mm-hmm. I
nigga,
mean,
please.
it's Vegas. So
Nigga, please.
You say that repeat ain't gonna happen, huh, Wes?
Come
tell
on.
me, give me, give me a
I've
team
been
in the
saying,
NFC that's better than them.
talking about how difficult it is to do so. That's it.
Show me a
We
team in
got
the NFC that's better than the Philadelphia Eagles.
we got my man Game in the building.
I
Game related.
promise you, I'm gonna go get you tomorrow, okay?
Game. What's up with your game?
Hey, what's up with it? You talking about a team better than the Eagles, Dallas Cowboys.
There we go, gang.
Just turn this whole thing off and come back on and try again. You should be ashamed of yourself for saying that. You sound like fucking delusional ass Dak Prescott.
What you mean?
Yeah,
But now,
I feel Dak said some shit like y'all was like a piece away from being there or some shit. What the fuck?
He said they were
okay, so
almost as good as the Eagles. No fucking way we were.
okay, but if that's the case, then that would mean by your analogy, that would mean your quarterback is delusional as well because he doubled down on what Dak said.
My
Hey.
quarterback is a Super Bowl MVP. Dak will never see that in his life.
I didn't say he wasn't. I said he doubled down on what Dak said.
Hey. Goddamn, Dax really believed it, man. You know why? Because Dax been waxing his career. His losing winners percentage is crazy against his whole division. So you can't blame him for thinking that. Because he been whooping y'all ass half his whole career.
Really because the Cowboys are they wanted to get more to the game than the players on the field. But if you went off strictly what they've been putting on paper, they done have squads that should have been.
Oh yeah. Hey man, let's y'all jump off into it, man. Women's History Month, man. That's what we have right now.
Let's go.
History Month. They honored all women in sports, in the world, man. It's just an honoring of women's history, man. We honor CC, the first lady, man. She the only woman on here on No Balls, No Glory, man. Shout out to all the Women History Month. CC, you got to say something about Women History Month.
I'm sorry, I'm being big. I have a 3-year-old begging me for something at the moment.
We can hear you.
Women, women's sports have come a long way, and women in sports have come a long way.
That's a fact.
It is great to be in an era of sports and be a woman and actually start talking about sports, and men don't look at you crazy no more. There was a time that me talking about sports, the crazy looks when I started talking about somebody, it's like the challenge. The challenge, oh, she don't know what she talk about. Then when I eat everything you up that you just said, oh dang.
Yeah,
from First Lady.
Huh?
That actually stick, because think about. I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. First of all, Bob Costas, he the one that knocked their door down, because for a long time, even being a male, if you weren't involved in the sport, you couldn't speak on it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I see what you're saying right there. Yeah. You get credits now for actually knowing something.
Hey, real talk though. Not just the players. We're gonna shout out the women players. We're gonna shout out the women coaches. We're gonna shout out the women
the women officials. You can't leave them out neither, Wes. We gotta shout out the women referees too, dog.
Yeah, for across the board, right?
Yep.
Women in history, period, right?
Yep. In history, period, dog. We can shout out our mamas and our grandmamas
and the media. And the media, man, the media, oh my God, Joy Taylor, shout out. You hear me to the media, women.
Hey, we realize that Joy Taylor is West 10's kryptonite, man.
Man.
Wes, I know this women. I know it's not like
that's my.
I know this Women History Month and all, and shout out to all women, especially those that are breaking down barriers and talking in sports media. But you could have said Kimberly off they'd be on First Take, anybody, but you had to go Joy.
Right. Come on, man. Don't do that right now.
like
it's a handful of speaking coach. Shout out to Memphis State girl coach. Oh my God.
Like Kimberly Martin is on First Take. I'll be on Get Up. She's sidelined.
I don't watch all that shit though. You know what I watch?
Kimberly Martin is a sister. You go
work. I'm looking for Joy, man. She been out lately. Right now.
I love you, bro. But you gonna pick the one chick that fits the bad stereotype of women in sports and how she kind of got there.
They got controversy written all over.
Look, she got there though. Everybody got their own route of getting everybody in the same place though. Everybody had a different route to get.
But she that one right now that we don't want to claim her right now like that.
Well, look. I ain't claiming.
We need the smoke to settle on her a little bit right now.
Hey, look, man. If we go into a lot of background, we'll feel a little differently. But I'm no judge.
I don't disagree with you.
I'm no judge.
But like, I'm just saying, you had a whole host of different women.
Hey man, since we already there, and we talking about Women's History Month.
Yeah. Hey man, you know what I'm like? We didn't do, man.
Hey man, I'm shouting out the number one lady, the Lady Longhorns from Texas. I'm shouting out their coach, man.
She had a different picture that you could have put up from a couple days ago. You keep going to them dang old campaigns.
And you cannot have BP talk about shout out to no, you do.
Thank the Lord for Women's History Month. That's what I'm talking about.
We gotta shout this sister out, man, because oh man, God, look, God.
Coaching to a whole nother level.
Man, hey man, I just want to go catch me out of Texas basketball game, man, because man, Lord have mercy.
Oh, want to go.
That's why you.
Lord have mercy. What you say, gang? That's why what?
Man, do not ever have you talk about nothing dealing with no women, man. Leave it alone. Don't show no pictures, don't none of it. You gonna mess up a good mom.
Hey man, real talk.
I'm not messing up. I'm honoring this sister, man.
I know you honoring her.
They say you gonna mess up a good moment.
I am honoring her.
Hey man.
This is the last one, man.
You gotta wait till next week. See what I'm saying?
Hey, Wes. Oh my God.
Hey, you want to know how to say "oh my God" in Spanish? Odios mío.
Odios míos.
Oh, odios mío.
Odios míos.
I blame West 10 because he had to bring up Joy Taylor.
Yeah,
right.
buddy.
Hey, look, that's just one of many, man. Come on.
And for those of y'all who don't know who West 10 talking about, I'm finna show y'all real quick the lovely Miss Joy Taylor, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Odios mío.
Oh my God.
Mamacita.
Oh my God.
Can I be your negrito?
Look at Joy.
Boy, just in this side. Just, oh man. You.
See what I'm saying? Y'all to pull me into.
Oh man. If she ain't thick as brownie mix, boy, I don't know what is, brother.
That was brownie mix.
Ain't nobody here be as famous for boy.
She thick as brownie mix, partner.
Yeah. Hey, gang, don't she bring the pops out of you? You boy.
Hey man.
Right.
And then turned into new pictures added to BP Spank Bank.
All right. We done had our women tribute moment.
Man,
now that we about this month. Hey, Wes, tell them we honor these women, man. Man, you heard me.
Yeah.
Hey man, speaking of Spank Bank, the University of Texas women are the #1 team in the nation, followed by USC and Juju Watson. Juju Watkins, man, she numbered the USC Lady Trojans #2, UConn Lady Huskies #3. Big showdown this week of the highlights between Juju and Paige Buckner. Oh my God. What day they play on, CC? Saturday.
I think it's Saturday.
Oh man. 2 versus. Are they playing in UConn or are they playing in California?
I don't know, but it's gonna be a show because Juju been on one.
Man, what you said?
Juju has been on one.
Oh, hey, goddamn, the last game, who she just played? With goddamn Reggie Miller them on the sideline.
UCLA, the Lady Bruins.
Boy, she went down there and told them, I'm gonna give y'all something to watch, goddamn. Y'all done came from, bro. She did
that right in front of Cheryl Miller.
You heard?
That's Cheryl Miller's alma mater and her brother.
Both of them was right there, toe they ass. Oh, that if that ain't gangster, god damn. Hey, only thing she didn't do was look at him like Pippen did and said, sit your ass down. You know what Pippen did Spike Lee like that?
Yeah, when he told Spike Lee sit down,
Sit your ass down.
get away from me, man. Hey man,
hey people,
what's up, Wes?
let's be 100 though. Texas has been the mecca of a lot of things for a long time.
Football,
From
basketball.
football to basketball to women. And
Let me stop you. Let me stop you. One more sport you forgetting about. Baseball. Tell
baseball. I was about to say baseball.
The Texas Augie Garrido and the Texas Longhorns baseball squad, man, national champions, man, they won several national titles in baseball. So Texas has been the mecca of it's been a lot of I would consider Texas the mecca of sports over Florida and California. What y'all think, man? Do you give Texas the nod as the mecca of sports over Florida and California?
Strictly because of the weather. I do strictly because of the weather. And regardless of what sport you play, it can be played year round. It can get more rest. Florida, you got to deal with spot thunderstorms all year round. And some parts of Florida, it'll actually get cold and stuff, where it'll shut it down. Texas ain't really like that. You know what I mean? So regardless of what sport you play, especially if you play a sport outdoors, you can be outside, really getting your in-game reps.
Man, but Texas has been doing it, man. I can't wait to see that UCLA and UConn game. I mean USC and UConn game, man. That's gonna be a good game.
Man.
Them girls gonna be balling out, man. I'm just telling you what they're gonna be doing. They're gonna be balling out, man.
Hey, they hooping, man. What man?
Hey, man. Hey, that's that. Hey, man. I can't wait to see the women, man. Hey, I know CC don't got this on the run sheet, but I gotta throw it in here, man. Did y'all see the Tank Davis and Roach fight on Saturday, man?
Man, no, I did, man. What the hell?
Hey, man,
juice in his eyes. So what the hell going on?
Hey, man, that's considered a knockdown. I don't care what nobody say. That will be considered a knockdown, man. Anytime you take a
Yeah, the New York Boxing Commission is reviewing that whole thing.
Man, I need to get cut of that belt. Fuck that, man. Nigga, you gonna fuck a fight up because you got your hair done, hoe ass. That was up with these niggas with these braids, man. Y'all got a problem, cuz. Y'all get a little too goddamn sometimes.
He say he had grease in his eyes.
Man, fuck all that, man. You knew you was fighting, and nobody got shit to do with what you did the day before, cuz.
And the thing is, he got his hair done a few days before, several days before, not the day before.
Hey, man.
That's ridiculous, man.
Cash is clay, cuz. You know some history.
It's very, very it's very, very common in combat sports that they grease up before they even step in the ring. So like you'll see it, especially like with the UFC, for instance. When they come out of the locker room before they go in the cage, they have a referee that inspects them, make sure that the gloves are on right, make sure their nails are clipped. Then they make sure they got a cup, and then you'll see the cup man come up and put Vaseline on their eyebrows, on their nose, and they do all that because if they get cut, there's something there to help slow the bleeding, per se. So in boxing, it's the same exact thing. They get a little bit of fucking Vaseline put on their face. Why would he not grease up his hair before he comes out of the locker
room? But he know that grease was gonna get in his eye, man. I thought that was a lame excuse, man.
Lame as hell.
But the thing is, but this is the thing though with Tank. Oh boy, Roach was his partner, man. Roach Roach probably know him better than a lot of people. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Roach was his sparring partner for years. He sparred with this cat. So he put food on Roach's table, man. That's hey, man. Hey, that's hey. He let him eat off of him.
People's champ. Hey man, you remember when before they called Muhammad Ali, he was what Cassius Clay when he fought Sonny Liston.
Yes.
It was he claimed that they put some shit on their glove because he was blind for a while, but he went over there, he wanted to kneel down. Man, Cub pushed his ass back out there. He said, "You gotta run. You gotta get until you can see." He said, "We ain't kneeling down." You feel me? Like, and he won that. Well, basically, what I'm trying to say, because it cleared up like after the fifth or sixth round. It cleared up. It was, but for a round, he was kind of, you know what I'm saying. But that's what it is about fight. That what make fights great, man. You know what I'm saying. You gotta fight through that little shit sometimes.
West,
you got to.
The entire sports world is not what it used to be. Now
You're
there's
right.
a bunch of little fucking baby back bitches in sports, dude. Like it is.
They say a lot of the sports are what's the name of man? A lot of the sports are
they're going soft.
They're getting soft, and they say a lot of sports are becoming more rigged right now, man.
Vegas has their dick in everything.
It's always been rigged. They just had better actors.
Yeah. Now
being a professional.
Yep. Now they saying they want to do a rematch, and Tank want to do it at the end of March because Tank looking at the big picture. He want to fight Shakur Stevenson for the big money, man, for a big payday, man. He want to fight Shakur. That's where the money go be at, him and Shakur. Because
that'd be a big money fight.
That's gonna be a big money fight, just like Bud Crawford and Alvarez, Canelo. Gonna be a big fight. But if I was Bug, I wouldn't take that fight. You know, I'm gonna tell you why. Because they want to have a fight over in Saudi Arabia. No problem with that. But they talk about race. But see,
Canelo isn't the same Canelo that Floyd Mayweather fought anymore.
It don't matter. I'm gonna tell you, it don't matter. You want me to tell you why? Because Canelo Alvarez wanted to put a no rehydration clause in the contract. So that means after they do all this and cut this weight, you can't rehydrate overnight. That's where the no rehydration clause come in at. You can't come in and
is it
cut all that weight. Yeah.
But is it that, or is he saying basically you have to rehydrate naturally? You can't be using IVs and other things.
No, they don't want no rehydration, period. Whatever if you weighed in at 174 or just say you weighed in at 174. The day of the fight, when they weigh, you got to weigh 174 or under. You can't rehydrate because, you know, people at the weigh-in, it's been guys that weigh in, just say at 174, and this for junior heavy, they weigh in at 174, but then they rehydrate, they up to 195.
Oh, that's every UFC fighter. Every UFC fighter.
But
you
see,
look at the 155 division. And those guys are they weigh about 155 for about 30 seconds to hop on that scale. And then they come in the octagon at they probably come in the octagon at 175.
That's the issue. That's the issue where we go come at with Bug and Canelo. Canelo don't want no rehydration clause. Bug,
because Canelo's a natural weight. He walks around at his fight weight basically.
Yes. And see,
Bud Crawford does not.
He does not. So Bud have to cut weight, and then he can't even rehydrate. And that's advantage Canelo, because if you got a weak Crawford, I'm telling you, Canelo still hit hard, man, and he still drop people. So
he hits harder now than he used to. He's a fucking specimen.
Hey man, Ryan Garcia is coming back. He's gonna fight Rolly Romero.
That boy's a goddamn head case.
Who, Ryan Romero? Ryan Garcia?
Yeah, that boy. He's walking CTE.
Man, that guy is crazy, man. Hey man, Ryan.
I mean, you could Google, like, if you pull up Google and type in like Conor McGregor weight cut. And I'm sure you see what he's walking around at now. If he were to step into the octagon at what he weighs right now, he's probably 185, 190. He was the 125 and 135 champion simultaneously.
So he had to cut some weight, didn't he?
Like there was one, if there's the Conor McGregor documentary, it's called like Notorious or something like that. They talked about the one weight cut that I'm talking about. He stepped on the scale looking like a goddamn skeleton. And they show you, well, no, because so the UFC, they do weigh-ins Friday morning, early Friday morning, they do the weigh-ins. And then the one that you actually see on TV is just a ceremonial weigh-in.
Oh, okay.
So they do their actual weigh-ins early. So they do that, get that out of the way 5, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning on Friday. And then they don't fight, like especially the main event, they're not fighting till midnight, 1 o'clock Saturday into Sunday. So they have 36 hours almost
to rehydrate. Yeah, that's a big difference though, man. But I don't think Bud should take the fight if the rehydration clause in it.
But if they're going to do it over in Saudi Arabia, those goddamn oil princes have so much fucking money. He could take that fight, get his ass beat, and still be set for life.
Yeah, because the Saudi Arabia, the guy who do all the big fights over there, he talking about giving Bud and Canelo at least 50 million apiece. So you, hey man, $50 million. If you're a boxer, that's gonna set your family up for that's gonna set them up for life.
You never have to box again.
Everybody can retire off that one fight.
And that's what I've always said about Conor McGregor. After he pulled off the Floyd Mayweather boxing match, and they both, Conor McGregor walked out of there with 50 million after the loss.
Yes.
And then he had the proper 12, and then he's got the forged Irish Stout. Conor McGregor is probably close to billionaire status.
Hey man, that's all it
Why
takes,
the
man.
fuck? Why the fuck would you, if you're a billionaire, why are you gonna go in and take a paycheck to get punched in the face?
Hey man. The thrill of, a lot of these guys love the thrill of competition, Drew.
They've been talking about Conor McGregor making a comeback into the octagon for the last 3 years, and every time it's getting close to the fight, something happens. He broke his leg, and then he was 4-6 weeks out from fighting Michael Chandler, and he broke his toe.
And how old is Conor McGregor? Is in his mid-30s?
Yeah, early to mid-30s. Early to mid-30s. I'd say probably mid-30s.
Yeah, man, no need to fight, man. You got enough money, man. Hey, and then you risk a chance.
And he's running for a government spot in Ireland right now too.
Oh yeah, yeah. You don't have time for that. Coach Corey in the building. What's up, Coach?
Hey, what's up?
Man, we were just talking about the boxing match on Saturday between Tank and Roach, and then we was also talking about the Canelo possibility of Canelo and Bud, but the rehydration clause Canelo won't in there, man. So that's what we said, man.
Conor's 36.
We were discussing the Kaepernick kneel down and shit.
Hey man,
I didn't see the fight, man, but taking a knee with some motherfucking stay soft on your eyes is some bullshit.
That's a knockdown. Hey, ain't that a knockdown, Coach? If you took a knee,
man, if he hit me first and then I took a knee, that's a motherfucking knockdown. I can't go for the soul glow knockdown.
Hey man, you said it best, coach. Hey man, NCAA men's basketball. Auburn is unanimous number one. They got all 61 AP first place votes. Duke is number two. Houston number three. Tennessee is number four.
Then
Florida is
Auburn,
number five. St. John's is six. What'd you say?
And North Carolina is number 100.
no, that was Alabama.
You're an asshole, coach. Don't do that, man. You're an ass, man. This is
No,
a
I'm
down year for
Where's
us, man.
motherfucking Dinos at? All that puke
Oh,
blue that
hey,
was
Coach.
bullshit.
Coach, I thought they was 1-on-1.
Yeah.
Hey, CC, don't do that. Ohio State ain't even nowhere near basketball greatness. So you cut that out, girl. Don't do that.
Look at-
I'm
All
an
I heard
Ohio
was
State football fan.
puke Blue Devils. Yeah, well, where the hell are the Dusty Feet?
Hey, man, we got 20 wins, man. We gonna get in the tournament, dog.
Yeah, you got 20 wins and your coach gonna get fired.
BP, look in the group me. Look in the group me. I just put a picture in there, and it's 3 photos of Conor McGregor side by side, and it's him at 125, 135, and then his current.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Look at his fucking legs in that last photo.
Conor looks different, man.
He looks like he's juicing.
Oh yeah, it looked like he on that juice.
You got
That juicy juice.
that proper 12 juice or whatever the fuck it's called.
Oh yeah, dude, and he's smoking weed. He's doing cocaine. Plus, he's doing his he started a record label, and he's producing music.
That's what 50 million is do for you.
Oh,
man.
he's worth way more than 50 million now.
I gotta get back to coach. Hey, since Duke beat the brakes off us, man, we won 8 straight, dog. We won 8 straight. Now we play Duke again on Saturday at the Dean Dome.
And y'all gonna get y'all ass tore out the frame again. We got some wings on it. I bet you won't put that in the
Hey man,
Hey man.
coach,
Hey,
what
man,
y'all got over there?
Hey, we got momentum, man. We won 8 straight, coach.
Put some wings on it then. Shut the hell up.
I can't do that, coach, man.
Okay.
I ain't confident this year, man, like I usually am, man. We hurt, man.
You ain't a real fan, because I'm always confident about my team.
Hey, man, hey, like Dino said, I'm a realist, man. I'm a realist.
We're gonna have to kick him out the purple, man. He don't believe in us all the time.
Hey, man, I believe in. Hey, we talking about Flock. That's a whole different game, man. I'm a heel to the heart, man. But hey, until we get Hubert Davis ass about it, we're gonna have some problems, man. He ain't
Y'all girls do look good in powder blue.
what you say, our girls team. Now our girls team be whooping butt, man. It's just man, Hubert Davis, man. Oh man, I think the alumni gotta. I don't know what the alumni gotta do, man.
Hey, what's that dude? Who that young guy y'all got over there, coach, with Duke? Oh,
You talking about
y'all star player.
Oh, you talking about
Cooper
Flag, man.
Flag. Oh my God. Hey man, that fight, hey, excuse my French, man. That might was hooping like a motherfucker, man. Hey.
Did y'all see him when he was playing on the team that was helping tune up Team USA?
Yeah, he was giving LeBron them the business.
He was giving LeBron them the business.
Hey, that boy ready. Yeah, I had seen that.
Hey,
it
man,
was a
Cooper Flag, the real deal, dog. I don't care what nobody say.
He's gonna be on the next Olympic team. Watch.
He is the real deal, man. He is probably the #1 overall pick, man.
I tried to tell everybody that when they was talking about, Cooper Flag gonna be a bust. I'm like, man, y'all don't know what I know.
And then everybody, they high on next year's class with the Boozer twins coming in there, man.
Yes, sir.
There's a clip out there of all the NBA kids come up and coming, and Boozer's boys, Gilbert Arenas, his kids, period.
Right.
Like forget
Hey.
Gilbert Agent Zero's kids are his daughters and his sons are just nasty.
Hey, don't be surprised if some more of them be over at Duke. Some of them kids.
They something else. And of course we
Hey.
already know Melo's son.
Hey, then them Boozers, boy. I don't know if y'all been watching them or seen them play any.
I have.
Them boys ain't no joke.
None whatsoever.
So, People's Champ, we gonna be kicking y'all ass for a few years to come.
I'm gonna say that, dog. We got some heat coming in next year, dog.
Man, get the hell out of here.
We top 5, man. We top 5.
That means the father's better than what again.
Hey, man. Hey, we got some guys coming in, dog. Don't get it twisted, man. I want you to say, I'm gonna leave it there, brother.
I'm coming back, DP. I told you that already.
Hey, man, we coming back, man. We like high top fades, baby. We coming back. Don't get it twisted. We like high top fades, baby. We coming back.
Y'all better get it twisted. Braid it up, all that shit. Y'all better. I ain't got no motherfucking thugs over there.
Hey, man, that's the thing, man. Hey, we gonna get us another coach in there, man.
Everybody was talking about Duke ain't had no thugs. You see what them niggas wouldn't did?
Got some killers, man. Got some thugs.
Thugs, some Africans.
Hey, man, you gotta. Hey, man. I'm gonna tell you. You gotta go back a little bit further in NCAA football with Lou Holtz. Lou Holtz never ever got any JUCO football players on that Notre Dame team, man. He never would go get JUCO players, man. And I couldn't figure that out for the life of me, man. But you see the Florida States, the Floridas, hey, man, them guys go and get JUCO, Miamis, they getting JUCO players, man. And they winning national titles. That's why they was beating us in these national championship games, man. Lou Holtz didn't adjust to the times, man. That was the problem. Lou didn't adjust to the times, man. And that's where we ended up at, man. Lou got that one national championship.
Right, but maybe he believed more in player development to actually develop a player.
Yeah.
It's bigger than college football.
Right.
Because the ones he coached, think about how many players he coached that went to the league.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it, man. I'm talking about guys like Ricky Waters, Jerome Bettis, Rocket Ishmael. I mean, hey, Tim Brown. Shit, man. Joe Montana. Shit, Joe Montana was at Notre Dame. So, I mean.
What's the other little fucker that wore number 3 after Joe Montana?
Brady Quinn.
Nah, before him.
Before Brady Quinn.
Wasn't it Rick Meyer or somebody?
Rick Meyer.
That bastard. I hated Notre Dame football when he was a quarterback.
Fire, man.
I don't really care about Notre Dame football, but Rick Meyer, oh man, I used to cuss the TV out. I was like, man, Joe Montana ought to ask for his motherfucking number back.
Yeah, the defensive players too, though, that went to the league. These ain't just all offense.
Hey, you think about it, Brian Young, man.
Right.
Brian Young, who's with the 49ers, the D tackle, man.
Yeah, that's what
I just like to talk about the offensive people because I wanted to get on Rick Meyer.
Yeah.
That was my whole goal.
Hey,
You didn't like Rick, Coach. You didn't like Rick Meyer. I'm gonna tell you who I didn't like. I hated Jimmy Clausen. I did not like Jimmy Clausen when he was our quarterback. I hated Jimmy Clausen, man.
I could take him a little better than Rick Meyer, man. God, dog. Rick Meyer.
I hated. I repeat, I hated Jimmy
And
Clausen, man.
I think that I think he couldn't get over the hump because of his style of play. Because he
Yeah.
played that wishbone home. If he
Yeah.
could have came with an updated version of that, he would have been able to keep up with the Florida.
The Floridas and the Miami, the Florida States and the Miamis. Yep.
Yeah, because they spread their offense out. He had no spread offense.
You're right, Game, because you think about it. They had the quarterback. Tony Rice was the best option quarterback in college. He was better than Tommy Frazier, period. Tony Rice was the best option quarterback in college football history, man. But you got to see, look where Tony Rice came from. Tony Rice was a kid out of Texas. So, I mean, he was the best option quarterback, man. Hey, man, some noticeable Notre Dame. You got Kyron Williams, Kyle Hamilton, Flock Gang, baby. He went to the Dame, baby. Kyle Hamilton went to Notre Dame, baby. Let's go. Hey, man, Joe Alt, Paul Hornung, Joe Montana, Joe Theismann went to Notre Dame, man. Look at Smoking Joe. Smoking Jerome Bettis, Julian Love, Harrison Smith. Who else? Brady. Oh, no, I can't say Brady Quinn. Golden Tate went there. Who else? Cam Hart, Kyle Rudolph, Brian Young, Brandon Aubrey, the kicker for the Cowboys, old BA. He went to Notre Dame, baby. So, man, we got some, hey, man. We got some, we had some people, man. But, yeah, man. Duke is going to be around for a minute, man, because Shire and Chris and Shire, man, Chris is leading he is one of the top recruiters out there at Duke, man.
Yeah, but they finna lose the other guy.
Who is that? The other coach?
Yeah, to Miami.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised. Chris got to get him a head coaching job, man.
Well, Chris, I think he will become the associate head coach after this guy leave.
But see, when
associate head coach right now, but you know what? When John Shire is not there, Chris coaches the team.
Right, he does. But you got to sit back and think. You remember when Duke had all the former players coaching underneath Krzyzewski, man? When Steve Wojciechowski went and took over his program. I forgot the name of what program Wojciechowski had.
He was at Marquette.
Chris followed Wojo to Marquette and everything. Now, if he would have stayed at Duke, I mean, but you know what? John Shire wouldn't even been the coach, man, if Johnny Dawkins would have sat still. Because Krzyzewski would have probably retired a lot sooner if Johnny Dawkins would have still been there.
But Johnny Dawkins was too big of a commodity for other places.
Yeah, and they threw some money at Johnny Dawkins too, man. They threw some money at because Johnny Dawkins was over the recruiting. Am I right, Coach? When he over recruiting at Duke?
Yep.
That's how you got the Elton Brands, the Trajan Langdons, the Jason Williams. Hey, man, Johnny Dawkins, boots to the ground, baby. Hey, man, he got my cat, St. Louis Pride, Chris Carwell. Hey, man, Shane Battier. Hey, Johnny Dawkins recruited these guys, man. These guys all on Johnny Dawkins' dime, man. So, hey, he was just a hot commodity, man. And if it put like this, if Coach Krzyzewski would have told him, hey, I'm retiring next year, Johnny, this your program, he would have stayed. I don't care how much money they threw at him. He would have stayed at Duke. But yeah, man, when Chris left and went with Wojo, no, he didn't. It wasn't Wojo. He went with Chris Collins. That's who he went with. Chris Collins. I don't know where did Chris Collins go coach at, but Chris left and went with Chris Collins. That's where he didn't go with Wojciechowski and Marquette.
So
he went with Chris Collins.
Chris is also an associate head coach.
Is he?
Yep, him and John Lucas.
John Lucas the third, huh?
John Lucas.
Okay. Man. Chris played a lot of years overseas, man. He played a lot of years overseas. No, I take that back. He did. Was that Marquette? Who was on that Marquette team? Was that Wojciechowski or Chris Collins that took over Marquette?
I don't think Chris Collins went there first.
Because I know, I think he went with, I thought he went with Chris Collins, man. I just knew he went with Chris Collins, man. No, you're right, Coach. It was Steve Wojciechowski. He went, it said 2004, Carwell was hired to Marquette's coaching staff under his former teammate, Steve Wojciechowski. Yep. And then he replaced Carwell accepted the same position as his alma mater in Duke on March 30th. He replaced Jeff Capel as his assistant, who became the head coach at Pittsburgh. Jeff Capel. Yep. I remember that when Jeff Capel got the head coaching job. Man. Hey, let me tell you what Duke remind me of, Coach, and you gonna probably agree with me on this. Duke, with their former players and everything coming back and helping coach, Duke remind me of the Vashon Wolverines, man. You know that?
Yeah.
You look at the Vashon coaching staff, man. Look at Coach Irons when he had the team. A lot of his former players came back, helped and coached, and look at him now. I mean, when his son Tony took over, then you had Joel Shelton, Jimmy McKinney, Leon Powell. You had all these guys coming back helping coach, man. Will Franklin. You had all these guys coming back that played at Vashon. So that's just that, I call that brand loyalty. And that's what it was, brand loyalty. Hey, man, March Madness is around the corner, man. These conference tournaments kick off. You got the first round, March 20th, second round, the 22nd, Sweet 16, the 28th, Elite 8, 29th and 30th, Final Four, the 5th and the 7th. Man, a lot of good basketball coming up, man. And I said we're gonna do our first bracket here on No Balls, No Glory. So when the brackets drop, we all gonna do our own brackets, and we're gonna see who got the best bracket at the end of the year. So y'all ready to do the brackets, man? We're gonna do a bracket to see who is gonna be the best in the bracket play. Hey, man, NFL. Let's segue on in the NFL. Mr. Saquon Barkley.
Money.
He became the highest paid running back in NFL history. A 2-year, $41.2 million contract extension.
Whoa.
36 guaranteed at signing, and be getting more than $20 million per his ability to earn an additional 15 in incentives and escalators. Hey, man, when they say 36 million guaranteed at signing, as soon as he put his name on the contract, 36 million is guaranteed, period.
That means he gets 36 million right hand and up.
Yeah. They gonna give that up front.
Yeah.
And the last $5 million gonna be broke off in the last 2 years, 2.5 this year, 2.5 that year. But that 36 is, hey, as soon as the ink hit the paper, Hey, look at your bank account. Look at that wire that's getting ready to come in there. That's gonna hit for around 36 million.
Before the ink even dry.
They press the button. Hey, push your button. Push your goddamn button. And boom, Mr. Barkley is immoral. What is not immoral, but immortal with that contract, man. So, put it like this, dog. If you Derrick Henry coming off the season you came off of, or if you are who else another top running back? If you McCaffrey, well, I mean,
Well, no,
not
they
him.
better not.
Not
They
him.
better not pay McCaffrey.
You might want to say like Mixon or
that's what I'm gonna say.
Jacob.
Jacob.
Yeah, not McCaffrey. McCaffrey, the injuries 86, stuff like that. They already
Jahmyr Gibbs is going to end up getting himself a bag too.
Gibbs.
So do you think Gibbs gonna get the same type of money Saquon got?
Hey,
I don't think it'll be as much, but he'll get a big one.
Because David Montgomery got a nice bag.
Hey, now with this deal right here, Saquon reset the running back scale right now with this deal. So now you go have guys. I mean, to be honest with you, it's only one other running back that could say they want this type of they want this type of money is Derrick Henry, man.
no.
Derrick Henry is gonna be the only other that deserves.
Yeah,
somewhere
honestly,
in
I don't
the
see
same-
another running back outside of Saquon and Derrick Henry that deserves that much money.
You're right. But I don't think that's what it's Henry. He just cashed out. He been getting money. He been a high paid.
You know, he's fine. He can't do nothing about that.
He was a high paid nigga in Tennessee 5-6 years.
Oh yeah. Hey man, what's the name of
Like Joe Mixon, I think Joe Mixon could get that kind of money. But he just signed too. He just recently signed with him. So I can't change that up now.
Hey man, hey, Dallas made some news. They signed the D tackle, what's his name? Asa Agzua, Odi Zunwa. I don't even know how to pronounce his name, man.
I'm like, just leave that man's name alone.
He just signed a 44-year, $80 million deal.
He already got a deal with the name on the front of his jersey. He don't need you jacking up the one on the back.
Hold on, what you say, CC? He got a what?
He already got a deal with the name on the front of his jersey. He don't need you to jack up the name on the back.
Boy, you cold-blooded. Why would you say that, CC? You loud. You know that? Hey, this man got 4 years, 80 million, 58 guaranteed, 20 million at the signing bonus at the time of signing. So he got the bag, man. He got the bag. 4 years, $80 million. D tackle, man. So I'm gonna tell you like this. Dak has 4 years, 240. CD 4 years, 136. Michael, so they just gave this one D tackle 4 years, 80. You want me to tell you who should be just looking like what the hell?
Awesome.
Micah Parsons.
Micah Parsons.
Did you hear Chris Canty said that they need to trade Micah Parsons?
They need to trade him.
That's what Chris Canty said. Chris Canty, I've come to the conclusion that Chris Canty said stuff so people will listen to his show because it come on so damn early.
Hey man, Chris Canty, man, is becoming he's just blurting stuff out for clickbaits, man.
Right. He needs somebody to click on the show at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Hey man, if I was Micah Parsons, I'd be like, hey man, okay. Where the rest of the money at, man? You gave this dude 80 million, almost 60 guaranteed. Where the rest of the money at? Where the rest of the bread at? Which leads me to believe they are going to probably franchise tag Micah Parsons. What y'all think?
Nope. Franchise tag deadline is over.
Yep.
And they did not franchise tag him.
They gonna
Oh,
pay him. They gonna pay him. Jerry gonna pay him.
Look, you know they gonna pay him. You know, Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, they got a
And it's going to be typical Jerry Jones fashion. They'll pay him 2 days before the regular season starts.
right.
he go through whole training camp without a contract, huh?
And he'll probably he'll hold out.
I would not step a foot on the field, man. Like CD did. CD held out.
Yep.
I would not
Did you
put
see
a
that
toe on the field.
the Jets released Devontae Adams today?
Yep.
That's what I was just gonna hit right there after that. The Jets released wide receiver Devontae Adams today, man. So what does this
I'm
mean
hearing
for
he wants
Devontae
to go
Adams?
He wants to go to the West Coast, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him end up maybe in San Francisco or the Chargers.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him anywhere Aaron Rodgers is. Man, I want to follow this nigga in motherfucking world.
Well, Aaron Rodgers is probably going to the CFL. The way he's been
He
fucking playing.
probably with him though, cuz I'm telling you.
Hey man.
If Devontae Adams actually wants a chance at winning
A championship.
Go to Kansas City or Philadelphia.
y'all don't need him.
No, we don't.
Y'all don't
And
need him.
he would
We
be
can-
vastly
we can-
underutilized in Philadelphia.
We can definitely use him. You get Lamar that weapon to go along with the weapons we got.
Well, yeah, I don't know when y'all
But
gonna quit this whole Lamar needs a passing weapon. They just need to play the strength of their game. He got the weapons he needs to pass. They just need to mix it up more.
I think Devontae's going to end up on the West Coast because I'm hearing too that the Niners are about to. Well, they gave Brandon Ayuk. They gave Debo up to the Commanders, and now they're giving Ayuk permission to fucking search for a new team too.
They want. I know they wish they would have held out on Ayuk, man. When he tore that knee, all that money still became guaranteed, man.
Yep.
And they hated that, man. I know
now,
John Lynch hated that.
Watch
man.
out for the Commanders. Watch out for those Commanders. Like,
man,
Jaden Daniels got some more weapons now, and
man,
God damn it, that dude's only going to get better unless he goes through the sophomore slump like C.J. Stroud did.
Well, White Chocolate, he in UNGR division, man. Y'all got. We don't even know if he on the schedule for us next year. Shit, we got to schedule.
Look, I know he's in our division, and I'm not going to deny the fact that he's a goddamn good quarterback.
Hey man, they are talking about a possible landing spot for Devontae Adams could be the Chargers.
I was just saying that. I think either the Chargers or the Niners.
And
where Devontae's going to end up.
And they say don't leave out the Rams because Les Snead and Sean McVay are expressing some interest in Devontae Adams to go along with Matthew Stafford.
And Puka Nacua because Cooper Kupp's going to be gone.
Now that would make like if he ends up in either LA team, that would make better sense because at least you're getting a quarterback that can get you the ball.
It will make perfectly good sense, especially with Herbert. And you thought Lad McConkey ate this past year. If Devontae there, Lad McConkey go have probably like 1,500 to 1,700, 1,500 at least yards receiving, man.
They played two different games though.
Who is that?
They're Lad McConkey and Devontae. They're two different types of receivers.
I'm just saying. I mean, when the focus goes really shift and swing to Devontae, Lad McConkey go get a lot of
Devontae. Let's face it, Devontae's getting kind of old. He's not the downfield burner that he used to be.
But see, that's the thing. Devontae
is a check down now.
He's not a downfield burner. Devontae
he used
Adams
to be.
Devontae Adams has always been an excellent route runner. He's not gonna run no 9 routes and run past people. But he's an excellent route runner. He runs good routes, and he gets off. And Devontae gets off jams. You can't jam Devontae.
His best.
Devontae was good in 2015 All right.
His best
Yeah.
bet is to go to the Rams. He needs to go to a veteran quarterback that knows that knows how to get the ball.
Yeah.
Vlad McConkey is going to be the future for the Chargers. That kid's good. He's fucking real good.
Yeah. Just like I think Ricky Pearsall gonna be the future for the Niners and stuff.
That
Ricky
dude, that kid's
Pearsall,
good too.
yes,
But
Ricky Pearsall
but
him and
I don't think he's a true number one. I think he's a great number two.
but if you look at Brock Purdy, Brock loves throwing to Greg Jennings for some reason. That became his favorite target over the last couple years, man.
Because everybody else was fucking hurt.
I'm
all the
about to
time.
say, if Brock Purdy just looking for somebody, hey, you healthy?
You get the ball.
Yes.
But
And Kittle was his fucking main target for the longest time because he had nobody else to throw to.
because Debo cannot get open to save his life, man. Period. But the Commanders gonna really utilize Debo. They're gonna run him, they're gonna line him up out the backfield. They're gonna throw some check downs and stuff. And
Yeah, because Austin Eckler and
Brian Thomas Jr., not Brian Thomas, Brian Robinson.
he's good if he can stay healthy.
Yeah. What's
You know
up,
what?
Wes?
You know what? Debo gonna get a lot more chance to get open this time around because his quarterback is not only a threat to throw, but he's a threat to run.
Yeah.
So he gonna get a lot more chances to get open, you know,
Yeah,
and make some
he got
plays.
he got a mobile quarterback now, man. He got a mobile quarterback that's gonna really help him, man.
But Debo lately too, it seems like he's always getting fucking hurt too. So
Yeah.
Hey, Coach Corey, they fired your boy too, man. The Jets offensive coordinator, Nathaniel Hackett, was fired.
because they're moving on from Aaron Rodgers. They're cleaning house on anything related to Aaron Rodgers. So Devontae's gone, Nathaniel Hackett's gone, Rodgers is gone. Like,
And they gave Lazard permission to start seeking other places.
yeah, they're cleaning house on anything Rodgers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So they get rid of everything that's the 6 degrees of separation to Aaron Rodgers. They get rid of. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't be surprised if Robert Saleh ends up back in New York. Not as a head coach, but
as a coordinator.
Did you see Brian Dawkins was hired by the Philadelphia Eagles to be their
secondary
cornerbacks?
Coach?
Yeah, cornerbacks.
Yeah,
and safeties coach.
Yeah, they secondary coach. B Dog.
Which there was talk about. Yes, they released Darius Slay, but Slay was already talking about he might only do one more season anyway. There was talk of bringing him back on as like an assistant wide receivers or assistant secondary coach.
If I was Robert Saleh and what's the name? Aaron Glenn called and said, I want you to come run the defense, or I want you to be a consultant, I would not step foot back in that Jets building, man. Period. I wouldn't even deal with Woody Johnson no more. Period. Point blank, man. That would be a tough pill to swallow, man. That would be a tough pill to swallow, man. I couldn't.
So who are the Jets going to have at quarterback? Because Zach Wilson ain't it.
That means they're going to get a quarterback. They finna go draft the quarterback.
So do they trade up?
Because the way they say everything is saying, they saying that should do it. They hoping Shador fall in their lap. But I don't think he go fall in their lap. I don't think so.
No, because Tennessee's got the first pick, right? And there's a lot of talk that they're gonna take that the kid from Penn State.
The D.
I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, I'm drawing a fucking blank.
Yeah, that's what I heard too, man.
And then the Browns
gonna take Cam Ward.
They're gonna take either Cam Ward or Shador.
I think the Browns, they real high on Cam Ward.
Cam Ward is going to Cleveland. Who's third?
Who got the third pick? Let me see here.
Is it Jacksonville?
Third pick of NFL draft is rounds. Third pick goes to the New York Giants. The Giants would get him.
Giants will grab Shedeur.
If he's there at 3, the Giants definitely go snatch him up.
But then where does Travis Hunter fall?
Patriots at 4.
That's where Travis Hunter goes.
To the Patriots at 4?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Or
who's at 5?
The Jacksonville Jaguars. If they can get Travis Hunter down there to go on the other side of Brian Thomas Jr.
But where's he going? Are they going to play him? Because at the combine, even though he didn't work out, they had him at the combine as a cornerback, not as a wide receiver.
Yeah, and that's the thing I want to talk. A lot of these guys that they came to the combine, but they didn't do no working out and everything. A lot of them. Why?
But they did. They did the team interviews and all that shit. So
this is my thing, and y'all can probably help me with this. CC Coach Game West. Hey, why do they still have the combine? And a lot of guys don't do the combine. They just go do the pro days and stuff. But but you know what though? I see why they have the combine, because you got guys that from University of Louisiana Lafayette that goes to these combines and stuff, man.
They need to have another name for it, because like Drew just said, he did all of the coaches meetings. They need to do something like because that's pretty much what it ends up turning out to be with some of these players. They go meet with a lot of the teams, talk to the coaches. The coach, it's the time for the coaches and everybody in the organizations to get to see them on a personal level, because that's really what they're doing.
That's it.
Coach, what you finna say? I know you came off mute, Coach. What you finna say, man, about that?
I love getting out of my comfort zone.
It's the job interview.
Right.
It's a glorified job interview. I agree with that, Coach.
But they're not going to call it the NFL job interview.
Yeah. Because the bottom line is just like a job interview. When you go on an interview, you don't physically show them how that you could do the job. You hand them your resume that shows all of your
accomplishments,
your technical stuff that you can do, and they sit down and talk to you. Guess what?
We're in a digital age. Everything that all these players do is already on tape.
Hold on, what you say, Gang?
And you're also issued the test, reappointment test.
Yeah.
That's after you pass a certain part of it.
Right.
I'll work remotely, so having 2 bedrooms is definitely something that
interview and Wonderlic test.
And the Wonderlic test.
That Wonderlic test is stupid as fuck. That's one of the dumbest goddamn things.
Hey, but then you got to think these NFL teams. I think Coach Corey said it last week, man. When these schools had these pro days, these NFL franchises. Did you say they pay these colleges to come to the pro days, Coach?
Mm-hmm.
So you think about it, Colorado. I'm just throwing Colorado out there because I'm a Prime fan and everything. But Colorado, they had a pro day, and how many actual, probably majority of the NFL go be at their pro day. So you think about it, just say they paying $10,000 to or $50,000 to come to the pro day, them and they staff. $50,000. I'm just throwing the number out there. $50,000 times, what is it, 28 teams? 29?
32.
32 teams? You do the math, man.
But now you also have to realize there's going to be some guys or some teams that aren't going to some of these schools because
they know they ain't going to be able to get them.
They know they're not going to be able to land them. So, because some of these schools have 1 or 2 guys that are actually going to make it in the league. Half these schools, they got guys that are trying to get to the NFL, but they're going to wash out and they'll never see the field.
But sit back here and think like this too. Think about this. If
Like
I'm the
Brock Purdy
Kan-
should have
if
never
I-
seen the field. That job fell in his lap.
Let me ask you this: do you think the Kansas City Chiefs would go to Colorado's pro day?
Probably not.
And that's what they're gonna make the mistake at. You know what I'm gonna tell you why? Because the Kansas, what's one of the biggest needs for the Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs? What's one of their biggest needs? Bingo. Wide receiver is one of their biggest needs. They need a receiver. Look at the receivers at Colorado that can probably go in there. Look at Jimmy Horn Jr. that can go in there and possibly help Kansas City. Jimmy Horn Jr. do returns. He a punt returner too, and a kick returner. Then you got to look at LeJontay Weston. Then you got to look at Will.
The Chiefs just got Xavier Worthy last year. Now, we don't know how Rashee Rice is going to shake out. Like, he may get... He may be suspended this whole season. He may not.
But they're together 24/7.
Yeah.
So they have 2 young wide receivers already.
They
But
need
then you got
offensive linemen.
Juju, you got D-Hop that's a little bit long. Both of them guys are older receivers.
Yeah, who gives a shit? They're there to coach up Xavier Worthy and Rashee Rice. The only reason
So you
D-Hop
saying
is there
that-
is
that-
because
that-
Rashee Rice was out.
So you think they can just do it with them 2 receivers? No, they're gonna need a stable of
No.
receivers.
I
They
don't
did
care.
it with goddamn Marquez Valdez-Scantling and fucking whatever the hell that other
But
turd's
they
name
had
is.
Tyreek Hill.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Tyreek Hill the year before last. You want to know why they did it the year before last? Because they gave Patrick Mahomes more than 2 seconds to get the ball out of his hands.
Yeah, they're hurting that offensive line.
They're
right
hurting
now.
at the offensive line. I don't care who you put out there.
I'm not saying they're not hurting that offensive line, but one of their needs would be receiver as well.
No, it doesn't matter if your quarterback can't do nothing but dink and dunk it. It don't matter who right there to catch it.
But the thing is, Andy Reid is notorious for fixing problems, and that offensive line is gonna get fixed, whether it's done through free agency or the draft. He's gonna fix that damn problem.
Why wouldn't the Chiefs go out and try to target someone like Cooper Kupp?
That's a good point, Drew. That's a very good point. That's a very good point.
Buck looking
But-
for a receiver.
But-
Get you some young linemen, because let's face it, some of the oldest guys in the league are linemen.
But see, the point I was trying to make was you don't want to miss out on something, because you just by going to these pro days, you can find the diamond in the rough that you can say, hey, this guy fit good in our system. He ain't on that many teams' radars, and he'll fit our system pretty good. What you finna say, Coach?
They've already done their research on that, and then at the combine they've fucking interviewed this guy. They've already got him on the radar. We're in the digital age. Everything that these guys have done is already on tape. They know if a guy's going to fit their system. They don't have to go to the pro day to decide if a guy's going to fit in their system.
And they may already have a guy already in mind from Colorado that they don't need to go see.
Right, that's a good point too.
And they know with where they're at, they're drafting what, 31st in the draft.
Yeah.
The pool's going to be pretty slim by the time they get there. So they've already got guys in mind that are probably going to fall that far. Like they don't need to go after these big, huge names that coming out of college. They don't need it. What they need to do is get a solid receiver, a veteran wide receiver like a Cooper Kupp, and then they need young offensive linemen.
Young linemen.
They're not going to go after Cooper Kupp because Cooper Kupp ain't going to want to come play in a cold weather city.
And there's that too.
Kupp is going to end up in San Francisco. Watch.
Or you know what? You remember where else I can see Cooper Kupp at? I can see Cooper Kupp standing in the same building going right across the hall to the Chargers.
The Chargers do need a little help there.
I can
because
see Cooper
McConkey
Kupp going
can't
to
do it all.
I can see Cooper Kupp going to the Chargers.
I can't, because I think he won't. I think he'll work better in San Francisco's system.
I think he
so
would
too.
too. He would definitely fit that system pretty good. But the Chargers' biggest problem is they need a tight end, man. They need a legitimate tight end, man.
I'm
Herbert
gonna
can throw
refute.
the ball to.
I'm gonna refute that too, because how many actually elite tight ends are in the league? You had your Kittle, you had Kelsey, and both of them are getting a little older now.
You had Zach Ertz. Hey, you can think about it. Zach Ertz was an elite tight end too. True.
At one point, he's not anymore.
Yeah.
So
but then you got
on active rosters, how many elite tight ends do we have? You've got Sam Laporta, maybe.
Laporta.
Brock Bowers.
Mm-hmm.
And who the fuck else?
Nah, that dude ain't. He's far from elite. TJ Hawkinson was elite tight end too at one point
until his knee freaking exploded.
Yeah.
And then we didn't even see him on the field until what, week 15? And he got one look.
I'm gonna tell you, the Chargers, man, what the Chargers should do, man. What pick the Chargers got? Chargers got the 22nd pick. I'll go get that tight end out of Penn State to go along with McConkey.
He's not gonna make it to 22. He's gonna be gone before then.
He's gonna be long gone, man.
He's probably gonna go 8 or 9, maybe 10.
He's gonna be long gone, man. Because Tyler Warren is the real deal. I don't care what you say. He is the real.
You're not telling me nothing. I don't know that. I'm a Penn State fan. I know that dude's the truth.
He is the real deal, Holyfield. I'm telling you, Tyler Warren.
He can line up anywhere on the field. Like literally, Penn State used him at quarterback, running back. They used him as a blocker. They used him as a tight end. They used him as a wide receiver. They put him everywhere. He is the definition of a utility player, and he exceeds at every position.
Well, is he a tight end or wide receiver?
He's a tight end.
But he can line up as a wide receiver.
And what y'all say? I stepped away. Where you say you think he's going?
I told him, a good.
He's going to go top 10.
I say the Chargers definitely need a tight end.
I don't think he's going to go top 10.
And not 15 at the lowest.
Not because he's not top 10 worthy. I just think a lot of the top teams have so many other needs. That you're gonna have number one receivers, tight ends, and stuff that are gonna be there late and going into the second round because the teams that are picking.
I don't think we're gonna see a run on quarterbacks like we saw last year.
No, you're not gonna see a run on quarterbacks like you did last year, but
you gonna see Cam Ward and Shedeur. They go, and then it's gonna be a drop off in quarterbacks.
And then Jackson Dart might go too.
Jackson Dart will probably go late first round.
You're gonna see a slew of defensive guys go off.
I'm gonna tell you, Jackson Dart gonna end up in Pittsburgh. Watch. I bet you any money Jackson Dart ends up in Pittsburgh, man.
Not unless it's like the late round.
Yeah, Jackson Dart.
I've been seeing so much shit about Pittsburgh and the players that they've been contacting and talking to. I saw something about Trevor Lawrence possibly being or the Steelers interested in Trevor Lawrence. Like, what the fuck? Do these guys want to win?
All 5 of your. Let me go. 5 of your top 6 quarterbacks in this year's draft are 6'2". Then, with the exception of Tyler Shaw down at Louisville, he's 6'5". But everybody else is 6'2". Then you go to Will Howard at Ohio State. He's 6'4.5".
Honestly, I
Dylan
think
Gabriel,
somebody
5'11".
should try to trade with the Patriots to get Joe Milton. Because Joe Milton's just sitting on the shelf in New England.
And
He's playing behind Drake May.
But didn't they pick Joe Milton? What round did they pick Joe Milton in? The second or third?
Something like that.
Fourth? Yeah, third round.
And they took Joe Milton, or they took Drake May in the first.
Yeah, I didn't ever get that one.
But Drake May is the future for New England. So what they should do is get rid of Joe Milton, because honestly, with the way the NFL is right now, I think Joe Milton could probably start on a third of NFL teams, maybe more.
I know he can start up in Indianapolis because I think they are just about done with Anthony Richardson.
I don't know, because he's been doing off-season workouts with Josh Allen.
So
I think
get rid of Joe Milton and he gets hurt.
Yeah. Unless they get a veteran backup.
There's plenty of them looking for a job. Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Why go get a veteran backup who you don't have control over when you got rookies you can control for 3 years?
Yeah.
And like didn't
and a veteran
Atlanta
backup that's a cancer, man.
Didn't Atlanta pay Kirk Cousins a shit ton of money for Penix to essentially take his job too?
Yes. Paid him a lot of money, dog.
But you know, you can't keep a big name quarterback behind the rookie.
Drew.
You can't do that. This rookie go through growing problems, and they are gonna go through growing problems. The fan base don't want the veteran to take over.
I'm looking at some of these mock drafts, and quite a few of them do have Tyler Warren going to BP's team.
Who, the Chargers?
No, your other team.
Who, the Saints?
The Saints.
Yeah. At 9.
I mean, the Saints could use him because he'd be that gadget player, kind of like Taysom Hill.
But there's going to be a lot of wide receivers that are late in the draft, because every mock draft I'm looking at, I see edge rusher, defensive tackle.
Yeah. They got Tyler Warren.
Then CC, who's that? Who's the defender from Penn State? I cannot believe I'm drawing a blank on his name.
Abdul Carter, man.
Abdul Carter. There it is.
Abdul Carter. Yeah.
I think he goes first overall.
You think he goes to Tennessee?
They want him. They're really high on him.
Uh-huh.
See, and
if they don't take him 1 overall, he's not going to make, like, they're not going to get him, because then I guarantee you somebody in the top 5 will shift to get him.
Hey, but you know what? This is what's going to happen, though, Drew. If Tennessee don't take him at number 1, the Cleveland Browns will take him at number 2, because Myles Garrett is looking to get out of Cleveland.
He wants out bad.
So, hey.
Yeah, but Cleveland has a bigger issue.
We know that quarterback issue is a bigger issue.
Right. I would say, like, but if you're Cleveland,
but this is the thing though. If you Cleveland, you look at the quarterbacks that's coming out, and you got to sit and think a quarterback that can probably lead your team. Hey, if you Cleveland, you can wait around to the second round and get Will Howard from Ohio State, in-state kid that can come and quarterback. Because one thing that Will Howard showed me in this playoff run, he is calm under pressure, partner. He is calm under pressure. That dude, he is calm. He's silky smooth under pressure, man. And he can come in. Hey, I would go get I go get Abdul Carter with that second pick. And then in the second round, I go get Will Howard. And then I start plugging in everybody else after that.
The Browns are gonna find a way to fuck it up either way.
And that's what I was gonna say. If I'm the Browns, I don't even look at quarterback. I go find something else to do. Because I ain't got there right in Hellers, and I'd have had too many opportunities at it. So quit picking. Pick something else. Let a quarterback fall in your lap. Let a quarterback fall in your lap.
That's the thing. You gotta get your quarterback, man. They're gonna need one. I wouldn't pick one now. Cleveland can throw a curveball. If Tennessee don't pick what's the name? If Tennessee don't pick Abdul Carter, then they don't pick Abdul. Cleveland definitely can probably pick him up because they got to find a replacement for Myles Garrett.
So this essentially be our office.
So man, it's gonna be a lot of moving parts, man. When people are able to sign these contracts and stuff and start doing their thing, sign these NFL deals and stuff. And I think, what is it, March 15th? Is it March 15th that everybody can start just signing and doing their thing and stuff?
March 12th.
They can get March 12th. That's when everybody can lock in, man. That's when everybody can lock in.
It's a very important day.
You hear me? Shout out to First Lady, man. You hear me? Actually, March 11th and the 12th are very important days.
Very important days.
But the draft start the 12th. The draft start in April, but March 11th and 12th, huh?
Yep.
Hey, man, let's move to our NBA, man. We beat up on football enough, man. Let's move to our NBA right now, man.
Guys, I'm gonna have to call tonight on that note because I just realized that we're approaching 11 o'clock here, and I'm getting tired of shit.
I can see your eyes drifting off white chocolate. All right, see you tomorrow, brother.
I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love y'all.
All right. Love you too, brother. Hey, man, the Mavericks, Kyrie Irving tore that ACL, man. Out the rest of the season, man. When it rains and pours in
Wait a minute, he had his Kobe moment.
Oh, when he went to the free throw line and shot his free throws, CC? Yeah. Hey, he did have his Kobe moment, man.
Hey, but you know what? Kyrie, that was one guy that wasn't faking the funk. Kobe was his for real dude.
Yeah.
When they was out there, he went to the statue, sat by it.
Yeah. Hey man, as a matter of fact, I'm going to watch Uncle Drew when we get off there tonight, man. I gotta go watch Uncle Drew, man.
What's the over under on the Mavs GM on getting fired?
The Mavs GM?
Yeah.
Raven, what the hell?
I think the Mavs GM.
I don't think, you know what?
I don't think he gonna get fired this year.
You wanna know why he not gonna get fired?
Because injuries.
No, it ain't because of injuries. It ain't because of injuries, right? Because when you look into some of the backstory of all of this, right?
Uh-huh.
The majority owner, I think it's a woman.
Uh-huh.
Now, she is trying to pull the NBA version of the movie Major League.
She want to move the team out of Dallas.
She wanted to, because she owns a bunch of casinos. And she was trying
Vegas. She owned them in Vegas.
She was trying to build a casino attached to a new
stadium,
to a new arena in Dallas. Only one problem. What is Dallas? Where is Dallas at?
Texas. State Texas.
No, the Bible Belt. Never gonna happen.
Right.
It's the Bible Belt. Never gonna happen.
And don't do tech. You don't pay state taxes, state income tax in Texas, do you?
No, you don't pay state income taxes, but it's the Bible Belt.
Yeah, but casinos in Texas, that'd be bad because now you don't have to pay no state tax, and that's how a lot of that's revenue.
So when they tell you hell no, you can't build no casino here, what is the first thing you do?
I'm out. I'm finna take my ball and I'm leaving.
And I can't move the team. I bet that. Let me trade away y'all favorite. Let me trade away the superstar of the city.
I'm doing more today to help.
Hey, and when you said Major League, that made so much sense, CC.
So I mean,
that made a lot of sense.
Because otherwise, there is no reasonable explanation other than that for trading Luka.
Wanting kind of two different things in terms of me wanting to be.
Luka should have been one of those players you trade anybody but him.
Yeah, Luka should have been traded.
The bigger reason, other than that stadium being built, is I'm not finna give him almost $400 million.
Yeah.
So, because this was gonna be his contract year. I think that was a power move on the organization to show players that they still in control in certain situations.
And also, girl, I guarantee you, if they would have let her build that casino, she wouldn't have no problem paying Luka almost $400 million.
Really nice, spacious.
Yeah.
Now,
Well, I'll say this about an employer. An employer that's like in that particular situation that I'm going to trade you away so you can't get it. Oh, no, you should have signed and traded. Made sure he got his money. That was more so on the play. Hey, that's how that works. That was a school for on Luka. Like, that's what that was.
Yeah.
And if I'm a supermax player that coming in after him, oh man, I'm not even looking for that. Why would I go there? I just watch what you did.
I can't trust you now.
Right.
I can't trust you. So I can't mess with you like that.
And that's the bad part about the NBA contracts, is those NBA contracts, they base on their performance base.
They are.
You know what I mean? Like you gotta make what's that? I can't say the name.
All NBA team.
Yeah, performance based. So
you gotta make an all NBA team.
And then you gotta be on the same team too. It can't be your contract year and you say I want to go somewhere else. No, only the team you currently with can give you the most money. But
you know the crazy part.
None of that matters because you capped at this dollar right here.
You want to know the crazy part about it is?
What's that?
Honestly, I think it's more to the point. You make perfect sense. But since they implemented that new thing, was it last year?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have a lot.
I guarantee you.
We didn't move.
Luka wasn't going to play 65 games.
And we're here to make
No, he wasn't.
The biggest adventure that we're going to have is being right here in the middle of the city.
So he wasn't going to qualify for a team.
I think we know what choice we need to make.
I don't like that they put it at a game cap, man. I think if you play over what's half the NBA season, 41 games. If you play over 41 games, you should become eligible, man.
Well, you could thank guys like Joel Embiid, who won league MVP, and he's missed
what more could you possibly ask for?
Just as many games as he's played his whole entire NBA career.
For next Tuesday.
But he won league MVP.
But that year he probably played more games that year than any other year though.
No, he didn't. Not really. He still ended up hurt.
Damn.
This is it. And just been a great experience.
That's crazy, man.
It might have been more games up front, but towards the back end, no. He limped into the playoffs and was hurt. So it's just, but he's the reason.
So you can thank him for that, huh?
Yeah, you can thank him for that.
Also, don't forget about thanking John Wall for it neither.
John Wall just stole money.
John Wall was highway robbery, man. I'm sorry.
John Wall stole money. John Wall
stole a lot of money, man.
John Wall got a $164 million contract and have played maybe half a season on that whole entire contract.
Yeah, no, Ben Simmons, man, been robbing money like a mother.
This is highway robbery. But hey, coach.
Yeah.
The Dubs have squeaked their way in the 6. And the Lakers have squeaked their way into the 2 seed.
Retarded.
Huh?
What you say, coach?
Dallas is retarded.
Dallas is beyond retarded, coach. Dallas is just extremely retarded, man.
Don't give me that for AD. Hurt, you can have it.
But I will agree with I can't think of who it was that said it the other day, but I think the Lakers' sweet spot. I think the Lakers' sweet spot and Kevin Durant and Budenholzer just had a moment. Not a good one.
Hey, I you know what? Hey, since they lost Kyrie for the season, why bring AD back?
You better not.
Shut him down for the season.
Shut that man down for the season and come back.
Shut him down for the season. Period, point blank.
Bro, I would already start moving him. Be like, man, we finna trade you. I'll blow the spot up. After losing Kyrie, you got to, because you got to bring a new guard in. I'd blow it up.
Dang.
That's what I would do with it.
Well, with the surgery and everything goes, Kyrie may be ready by November. By Halloween weekend.
You know what? Don't get me wrong. He's still gonna always be one of my favorite players, right?
Uh-huh.
He's gonna always be one of my favorite players. But is anybody thinking that Klay Thompson is regretting this decision right about now?
Oh man, I feel for Klay, man. Klay in a bad situation, man.
Anybody think he can regret this decision right about now?
Well, one thing
was good about it. Everything was just good about a week ago.
About a week ago. About a week ago. Hey, one thing about it, Dallas got the number 10 seed right now. They are 3.5 games in front of the Phoenix Suns.
I'm about to say the only saving grace Dallas got as far as possible because they'll be able to go to the play-in. The only saving grace they got is just Phoenix is just imploding.
Yes.
Phoenix literally makes no sense whatsoever.
Yes. They just lost it. And I don't think KD ain't gonna be back there next year in Phoenix.
No,
KD, First lady. I just seen that I seen that moment you were talking about too, man.
Yeah.
I think he probably, I don't know, man.
Him and the coach just got into it on the sideline.
Yeah, it didn't look good.
It didn't look good at all.
He done. He done in Phoenix. I think they're gonna get Bill out of Phoenix.
But you wanna know what? Kevin Durant, with the trade deadline happened, remember they said they had a deal in place that could have got Kevin Durant back in Golden State? But Kevin Durant said he didn't want to go.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Kevin Durant has since been on the Draymond Green podcast.
With this character?
Yeah, he's been on there a couple times, ain't he?
No, but like since the trade deadline happened.
Yeah. He was on
there with Draymond and Byron Davis, and because he wanted to set the record straight. This had nothing to do. Me and Drake, cool. It had nothing to do with me not wanting to go back there. Kevin Durant the light bulb finally went off.
Mm-hmm.
He does not want to get traded mid-season anymore because he sees what happens. Teams have to fleece their whole entire roster to get him on there.
So it's a good possibility KD may go back to Golden State next year.
I don't know. I don't know that they will pull that trigger, especially if things pan out in a positive way with Jimmy Butler, because they signed Butler to an extension.
But KD needs for KD to go back to Golden State, he's gonna have to take a pay cut. He's gonna have to take a cut. Period. Point blank. He's gonna have to take a cut.
So, like, you gotta think about it. Golden State, since getting Jimmy Butler, declined from 11 to 6. Kuminga's on his way back. Jimmy Butler is fitting into the system perfectly at this point.
Let me ask you this: is Clay gonna be a free agent at the end of the year?
Well,
I don't know.
If I was Clay, man, I hightail it out of town. Hey, it's just like the Titanic, man. The Dallas Mavericks or the Titanic. It's a sinking ship.
If I was Clay, I know he don't want to go. I know he don't want to go back to Golden State because he felt like he needed a fresh start. Man, just go play with your go play with your daddy with.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and because if you can't retire a Warrior, at least retire a Laker and had a family legacy attached to it.
for sure.
Yeah. And then you be reunited back with Luka and stuff and LeBron and hey, it is what it is, man.
How many years on his deal?
I don't even know, man.
It was like a 3-year deal.
It was a 3-year deal. But hey, Dallas, clean house. If you want to do that, just clean house. Clean house. I don't think AD go finish up there neither, for real, to be honest with you. I don't think he go finish up there neither, man.
Yeah, even if I'm AD, I'm on the phone with my agent like, man, get me up out of here. Good.
Yep.
Like, real though. That's like that now has to go through a rebuild process because
and then what don't help Dallas, the Mavericks just raised their ticket prices. And they say it's an investment in the team for the fans. You done got rid of everything we loved here, Luka. All things Luka.
And you want us to pay more money to come see this?
To see this crap? Oh no. She really trying to get that squad up out of that.
I told you, trying to pull a major league.
She is trying to pull a Rachel Fabris.
Go trade away the poster child for the Mavericks, and then raise ticket prices after you lose all 3 centers and right before your star point guard tears his ACL.
That is dumb. Dumb.
Clay's contract was 3 years, $50 million.
Oh my God. Yeah, she not the sharpest knife in the drawer, I can say that. But I mean, hey, remember tell you who's sitting back just laughing and got paid in the process? Mark Cuban. He's sitting back probably like this dummy. I sold my franchise to these
Actually,
idiots.
I don't think that Mark Cuban is laughing.
Oh, he's pissed.
I think Mark Cuban is pissed because he loved that. He made a business decision that made sense. But emotionally,
how much did he sell Dallas, the Mavericks for?
I don't know, but it was a good deal. It was a very good deal. It was a legit business deal. Like business wise, it was a no-brainer.
Mark Cuban sold his majority stake in the Dallas Mavericks to the Alderson family for $3.8 billion in December of 2023.
Who's turning that down?
Hey, and look how many games they done lost with just 1 year.
Hey, and look at it. Mark Cuban bought the Dallas Mavericks in 2000 for $285 million. He done made 10 times, over 10 times on this investment, man.
That's just like
but the Alderson family owns the Las Vegas Sands Hotel and Casino.
That's where that money is.
But like First Lady said, shit, no brainer, goddamn. That was 10 times more than goddamn what I paid. Shit.
That's just like Joe Lacob. Joe Lacob and the Lacob Group paid $400 million for the Warriors.
Yeah. Mark Cuban said he wants to focus on
is worth
real
like
estate.
$7 billion now.
Yeah. Mark Cuban, man, made a killing, man. And Cuban still owns 27% of the team and controls basketball operations.
Right. All he did was give up his control, his governorship.
His majority ownership.
So he
That's
still
what he did.
He made a grip off of it and still making residuals off of it.
He is 27% of the team. But eventually the Alderson family is gonna want to probably buy Mark Cuban out.
He not gonna do it.
But it's just like looking at a car you done had for 20 years. You pass it down to your son or your nephew, and in 6 months the motherfucker fucked up. How the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker 20 years, goddamn it. You ain't had it a year, and it's already behind the house and shit.
Hey, Wes, or you finally give it to him, and then in a couple months he turn around and sell it.
Man, you heard me. Like, what the fuck?
He turned around and sell it in a couple years, man. That's crazy.
Got one job tonight, and I bet you they don't do it.
They just got to win, and they not gonna do it. They're gonna figure out a way to jerk it off, and still lose and everything. Hey, man, it's been a great show, man. Anybody, we'll do our what the hell's tomorrow night, man. I got a couple funny ones tomorrow night, man.
LeBron James, one shy of 50,000 points tonight, man. 1 point shy.
Oh, he'll get that easy, man.
Yeah, you got two things going right now. LeBron is one shy of 50,000, and I think at this point, Steph is. The other day he was 25 threes away from 4,000.
Oh man, you got some guys going for milestones and stuff, man.
So,
hey man, another amazing episode of No Balls, No Glory. I'm the People's Champ. I'm here with my sister CC, the First Lady, my brother West 10, my brother Game, my brother Coach Corey, my brother White Chocolate dipped out because his eyes was getting heavy, man. But check us out tomorrow, man.
And somewhere Dino's on strike.
I don't know. Dino, ain't no telling what Dino's at, man. Dino's is on strike somewhere.
Oh, some bullshit. North Carolina getting punched in the face.
He got to come over and take this smoke, man. I'm taking it, so he got to take it too, man. Dino's is hiding somewhere, man. We don't know where our brother at, man. We got to probably do a wellness check on Dino's, man, and check him out, man. Hey, man, but great episode, man. Check us out for a shortened edition and our What the Hell's tomorrow night on No Balls, No Glory. We out of here. Peace.